Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us here at Hello Mansfield. And let's meet our guests. So can you introduce yourself and tell us what y'all are doing here?
All right, awesome. Good morning. We're so thrilled to be here today. I'm Angela Martin, and I'm co-owner of DM Roofing.
And I'm David Martin, and I'm co-owner of DM Roofing as well.
DM Roofing. All right, so let's talk a little bit about it. Tell us about yourselves first, Angela, Dave. Let's hear a little bit about you.
Okay, great. Well, first I'd say DM for David Martin. We have been residents of this beloved city of Mansfield now for over 16 years.
Right.
And so happy to call this community home. And I came from a background, well, first I'll say, if you notice, I don't have a Texas accent. I grew up in Michigan.
Oh, we'll forgive that. You're good.
Yeah. And so I've been in Texas for a number of years, but started off working for a Fortune 100 company. I did outside sales and an industrial solutions business, and was calling on a lot of different big power generators, chemical plants, things of that nature. And in 2016, transitioned to come home and be a full-time stay-at-home wife and mom.
Okay.
We're a blended family. We have 6 children, so you can imagine there was a lot going on at home that needed my attention.
Yes.
So that's a little bit about my background.
Okay. All right, Dave. Tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
I was born and raised here in not at Mansfield, but in Texas. So lifetime resident here. I've been in Mansfield for 16 years now.
Okay.
As well. We have 6 children, like she was saying. I was have a background is in manufacturing. I was a manufacturing engineer for Halliburton for a long time, and they ended up shutting the doors and moving to Singapore. So that's
Singapore.
Yes. So
That's a little far away.
Yes.
yeah, definitely. So it kind of forced us into starting a business.
Okay.
Yeah, Angela's tried to get me to do it for like 15 years before that. Never would do it, so that kind of pushed me in that direction. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So let me ask, so you have 6 kids. So I'm the youngest of 6.
Yes.
And Mike, you're the oldest.
That's right. I'm on the other end of the spectrum.
The other
I'm the
end.
oldest.
So let me ask, how old the ages of your children?
Okay.
Well, because my oldest sister is 18 years older than me. And then, I came like, oh, surprise. Did you have any surprises like that happen?
Well, yes, we have quite a gap.
Yeah.
So we'll start at the top. So like I mentioned, we're a blended family. And when I met David, he had his 2 older daughters. And they're currently almost 34 and 31.
Okay.
And then I had 3 children, and they're currently 24, 23, just turned 18. And then we have our son together. He's 11. So we have from 11 to 20 or 34.
Wow.
And yes, there's a lot of moving parts. So we are truly blessed to have our children.
So at any time were you all in the same house?
No, because when we married,
Okay.
David's oldest 2 were 16 and 18. And so we've had my 3 essentially in the home full time. And then when we had our youngest child, so 4 under one roof at a time.
Well, that's still.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
A lot
Yes.
of folks. Yeah.
Yes, a lot.
Trust me, that still is that. So you chose the roofing business, and of course you saw the talent, the gifts in your husband years before you started the business. So roofing, why did you choose the roofing business?
That was kind of my ideal, I guess. We started out doing like handyman remodels and things like that.
Okay.
And for some odd reason, I thought I wanted to go into the roofing business, not knowing how competitive it was at the time.
I hear you.
Yeah, so it's been a learning experience as far as trying to figure out, how to be different from other contractors and things like that. So we're still learning today.
I understand that.
Yes.
So in regard to DM, tell me a bit about, the fact that what makes you unique, you would say. Well, one is we're so glad that you're Mansfield based.
Yes.
That's excellent. So we'll go from there. We'll keep stepping it up. What makes you unique?
It's really hard to say because I think, there's a lot of good contractors out there. So, to say that we're unique from anyone else, I can't say that we are, but, I think we want to be honest with people and transparent, so we're not trying to hide anything when we come to your home. So, you know, we're family owned, not saying that that's unique, but, you know, I think, you know, just being family owned and things like that help us a little bit as well.
It means something. I mean, you know, the partnership, we see that. We know that that is very important. And, you know, Lynn, a lot of people don't understand the importance of soft skills. You know, I think customer service is number one. And I've heard, little birdie's told me, that you all are really good at taking care of your customers. So that can be kind of unique too, just to be honest with you.
Yes, I would add too, being women-owned business is in our background coming together, our diversity of skill sets, and we really want to help people at the end of the day. So because we're local to Mansfield, North Texas is our customer or homeowner base that we serve, we want to build relationships with people. And because of our background and David's wealth of knowledge, there's a lot of things we can help people with regard to their homes and just taking care of our community and sewing back into our community.
Well, and I think we need to take a commercial break, so we'll be back in just a few moments with more